Did you know that there was once a Breaking Bad video game reportedly in development?
Video game.
Not the mobile game you may have seen, but a full-blown VR experience, one where you could step into the world of Walter White and see the story through his own eyes. After the massive success of the show Breaking Bad, it expanded into a full franchise, the spin-off series Better Call Saul, a sequel movie, El Camino, Funko Pops, merchandise, and more. Yet one thing was missing, a fully realized immersive video game, and believe it or not, they actually tried to make one. So what was this project? Why was it never completed? And will we ever see it? Let's dive in. The first thing to know is that very little official information actually exists about this cancelled VR project. I actually have had Vince Gilligan himself talk about this VR project on his podcast Inside the Gilliverse, albeit very briefly. He didn't go into too much detail. Much of what we do know about the Breaking Bad VR project comes from reports by MP First, a respected gaming news platform that covers industry developments, leaks, and insider information. According to MP First, back in 2017, Variety, another news outlet, reported that Vince Gilligan revealed that he had started discussions with Sony about creating a Breaking Bad VR experience. It's unclear whether this early concept is the same project that another developer would reportedly later quietly develop. The version we're talking about today was a later attempt developed at Firesprite, a UK-based PlayStation studio specializing in VR. Firesprite was acquired by Sony in 2021 and had already proven themselves with VR projects like Horizon Call of the Mountain for PlayStation VR 2. I was unable to find anything in the article about why the project was ultimately cancelled, but at any rate, it never saw the light of day. I was able to find a clip of Vince Gilligan talking about this supposed VR game on his podcast Inside the Gilliverse.
There have been quite a few attempts at video games. Some of them kind of sort of made it to market. We tried to do a VR experience with the Sony PlayStation VR headset.
MP First also states in their article that we have clues on what the game would have been about. It was apparently designed as an immersive narrative experience. Players would explore key locations from the show, presumably seeing events unfold from Walter White's perspective. Here's another clip of Vince Gilligan from the same podcast in which he talks about some of the work that went into this VR project.
She put a lot of energy and a lot of effort and a lot of talent into writing 3 or 4 different stories for 3 or 4 different video games, including the VR thing. There was a lot of people hours. You know, it's making a video game is damn hard. What little I learned about it through this process, it literally takes years and millions of dollars, especially when you're trying to break new ground with VR and whatnot. Never quite came to fruition. It's a shame.
So what moments and types of things would we have experienced in this game? While no footage or screenshots exist, we can make some educated guesses based on Firesprite's expertise in VR. Known for that Horizon Call of the Mountain game, Firesprite clearly has the talent for immersive worlds where every movement and detail matters. So Breaking Bad VR, it probably would have been pretty detailed and immersive. Imagine stepping into Walter's RV for the first time. You could feel the cramped space, see the bubbling chemistry equipment, and hear the hiss of the burners, and also see Jesse in front of your face going, "Yeah, bitch!" Imagine walking through Gus Fring's super lab. One wrong move could send the alarms blaring, and suddenly you're not just watching the tension unfold, you're living it. That's right, for all we know, it could have been a choose-your-own-adventure type of game where different events can happen based on the choices you take. It's mostly speculation, but it's fun to speculate about nonetheless. While the project never came to life, it wasn't the first time a popular series attempted a VR adaptation. Stranger Things VR proved that audiences crave immersive experiences that let them step into the worlds they love. An idea of adapting television shows into VR isn't just experimental, it's kind of a growing trend. And with Breaking Bad, a story already defined by tension and atmosphere, the potential for something groundbreaking was enormous. I certainly would have played it. The Breaking Bad VR project remains a lost experiment, a glimpse at what could have been. The collaboration between Firesprite, Vince Gilligan, and Sony, and the mystery surrounding it honestly makes this story nothing short of fascinating. For now, us fans can only imagine what it would have been like to step into Walter White's shoes and live the tension, the danger, and the drama firsthand. One day, maybe, the dream of immersive Breaking Bad storytelling will rise again, but let's be real, probably not. Say this project ever did come to light though, would you guys play it? What would you think of it? What scene would you be the most excited to step into? Let me know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching today's video on the cancelled VR game for Breaking Bad. Hope you all enjoyed. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment, you know, the whole 9 yards. Do all that fun stuff if you want more videos on video games and all that. I mean, what can I say? It's kind of what I do here. And yeah, with all that being said, Critical Snipes is out.